What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Auziah and I'm a storyteller. So I've been pretty open about my struggles with depression and anxiety on this channel. For me, it kind of comes in waves. Lately, what I've been focusing on with the help of prayer and my therapist is understanding what my triggers are and how to reset after those really tough days. I'm talking about those days when you're just paralyzed in the bed or the couch, no energy, hopeless, lost, low self-worth, avoidant, all of that. And what's crazy is it usually comes after I've been doing great. Perfect exercise routine, eating well, being productive. All it takes is one thing and then I just get completely knocked down and have to start over. This most recent time, I've been in a tough place mentally for about 2 weeks. And I know it's because of my current workload. I'm an attorney with my own media and consulting firm. I'm also planning a wedding, trying to lose weight, and I had a lot of deadlines to meet this month. Whenever that happens, of course, my clients and responsibilities take priority, but my personal health takes a back seat. I'll go all day without eating. Then when I finally do, I'm starving. So I just grab anything to keep me going. And yes, I'm vegan, but vegan junk food is just as bad as regular junk food. My house falls apart. My sleep gets all messed up. I start feeling like crap, stop praying, and then I start contemplating my entire existence. Now, before I started reconnecting with Christ, this 2 weeks would have turned into 2 months. But now I try to make a conscious effort to make God the center of my life. I know not everyone who follows me believes in God, not trying to push my beliefs. I'm just being honest. Connecting with God and making that effort has been a huge game changer for me. So my first step in my recovery is always reaching out to Him, asking for forgiveness, asking for strength, resolve, and at least getting back to my daily devotional. The next thing I do is take a day or two off and focus on the space around me, because y'all, when I say my house falls apart, y'all can judge me if you want. I just want to be real. I've mentioned before that when it gets really bad, I have my house professionally cleaned, but because the wedding is getting closer, we need to save money, so I'm just gonna do it myself. The hardest part about cleaning for me is just trying to find the time to do it. Other than that, I think it's therapeutic. It gives me time to safely reflect on everything I have going on, and the more decluttered my house gets, the more decluttered my mind gets. Sometimes I like to throw on a podcast in the background, something motivational or informative. Right now, my favorite is Diary of a CEO. I think his name is Stephen Bartlett. He conducts these really deep interviews of influential people. I also enjoy the Dear Future Wifey podcast, as well as 30 Minutes with the Perrys. Real quick, am I the only one who, when you're cleaning your house, you get that first room clean that took all day, even though it shouldn't have, and so now you have this false sense of achievement and you just want to stay in that clean room and completely avoid the rest of the house? Just me? Oh, okay. Anyway, the worst part of the house is definitely the clothes. They're always clean, but we just never put them up. It usually takes several days to get through all of them. I'm gonna get a head start as I babysit my niece Ashaya, and then Ishmael usually takes over for the next few days while I try to get some work done. And here he is on the couch wearing my hair bonnet, not putting up the clothes, but you know what? That's okay because he worked hard all night. As for me, the next thing I do to get back on track mentally is try to spend some intentional time with friends and family. For example, I went to brunch with my sister Jessica. You can find her on TikTok where she's documenting her weight loss journey after surgery. We had some really healthy but equally delicious food from Flower Child. We also went to get pedicures. It was very nice, some much needed girl time. Then later, Ishmael and I went to visit Keisha, one of our babies, who's all grown up now and headed to prom. The theme of her prom was Kentucky Derby, and yes, you guessed it, she goes to a white school, and I think she killed it. She looked so beautiful. Beautiful dress on a beautiful girl inside and out. Then that night, Ishmael and I headed to the Norman Music Festival to see our friend Rod, aka Thomas Who, perform on the big stage, and needless to say, he did what needed to be done. The show was awesome, and we had a great time.
Hot damn hallelujah! This is Thomas Who. Screaming from the crowd, homie, pipe it down, pipe it down. Chicken in the kitchen, black buckets.
and I are now the old people that young people walk around because we're walking too slow.
I'm okay with it.
He's okay with it. I'm okay with it too. So I'll be 33 this year. I just feel like I'm too old for that. I used to love doing stuff like that. This is more my speed. I can do this. And last but certainly not least, I gotta spend some quality time with my man. We both love nature and sleeping outside, so this is us packing too many things to spend one night by the lake. Well, we are trying to get the fire going. It is starting to fizzle out though. Okay, y'all, that's pretty much it. Connecting with God, therapy, a clean house, being with my community, spending time with my fiance. These are the things that ground me, remind me of joy, remind me that it's okay not to be okay and that I'm not alone. And guess what? You aren't alone either because you have me. I'm choosing to be honest about my life and my struggles because I used to suffer in silence and it almost killed me. I want my channel to be a place where people feel seen, and I know I'm not the only one who needs validation. Okay, if there's nothing else, I will see you all next time. Hopefully a lot sooner. I know 2 weeks was a long time to wait for me to put out a video. Thank you guys for rocking with me. As you can see, I was going through a lot. So again, I will see you next time, and as always, be blessed.